Hey everyone, I was hoping to get this message put together sooner, but things like this unfortunately take time to set up. I just want to say that the acts of war against Ukraine break my heart, and I know as a prior service member myself that my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who's fighting the fight that they really shouldn't have to. That being said, we have been working behind the scenes with all of our podcasts and podcast partners to put a fund together in order to pay for any refugee housing and other needs that go alongside that, like food, water, and any clothing needs. Internally, many podcasts in the Hospitality FM network have voluntarily given up sponsorship money in order to donate to the cause and are working on a unified message in order to spread throughout all of our podcasts. So this is me calling out to all of our property manager friends, industry experts, and anyone knowing of those providing lodging for Ukrainian refugees seeking safety. You can contact me directly at will with one L, W-I-L, at slicktalkmedia.com. We have an internal document that is being updated in real time. So if anyone could share this message within your network, we'd greatly appreciate it. I'm also placing in the show notes a link to our GoFundMe and landing page for Rentals to Rescue. That's rentalstorescue.com, where we're putting funds together in order to, again, provide finances for any of these lodging and relocation needs. So thank you so much for tuning into this quick message. I hope you guys are all well and safe, as I know we have tons of listeners in Ukraine and other countries in Europe. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Wow. Good morning.
Happy Halloween edition.
Good morning.
Oh man, dude, the face on Michael.
I don't know if
Golden is
people. I don't know if
hilarious.
people are listening now, but they should go to YouTube and watch this video. Look
Yeah,
at
for
Golden.
all of our audio listeners, you guys have to see this. Like, our YouTube is gonna skyrocket just from these costumes.
Come on, we do everything for views and listeners, but this one is for the views. So just give us some. We deserve it now. Especially Golden, as his banana is already peeled.
It's been a long weekend. I've already started to peel.
And say I'm glad you're not bruised and brown though.
Can you take that one
Yeah,
to
those are
Focusrite?
Should I wear this to Focusrite?
You should do.
That's good. That's really good. Well, dang, gentlemen, looks like fun. Sorry I couldn't bring my costume to Florida with me.
I thought you were back from Florida.
You coming over?
Yeah, my flight got delayed, so we had to push it back one more day. So I'm here. I know. Yep, but that makes it 4 days instead of 5 to pack and move to Colorado. So that's great.
Ew.
Gotta love it. But
so you're gonna walk around like this? No, it's not me. It's just somebody else today. Pretending to be Michael.
Yeah, just with the name tag thing that says Michael Ross Bidroom. Sounds good.
Yeah. I know.
Perfect. Well, gentlemen, I don't know what session to kick off with because this is just too good.
Make it really serious about M&As, transactions.
Yeah, this is a serious episode. Let's go ahead and do startup with the week. I'm only halfway through episode 2 of Squid Game, so maybe we should hear from you to kind of catch me up on the storyline there.
Everybody turn into bananas.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna do startup of the week. Here we go.
Yeah, quickly change my cap into, otherwise you still don't know that it's really me. So startup of the week today is Wonder. You wonder probably why. Well, because they raised 7 million actually in funding. I checked their properties. Actually, they seems to have only 4 properties so far. If I'm not correct, please, people Wonder, reach out to me. But I saw 4 properties on their website. They seem to want to make it really digital, the way they actually showing properties, the way you can checking, etc. So pretty cool that they are from the US, Texas-based. They call themselves Smart Home Rental. So check them out. They raised 7 million probably to launch more properties. So again, if I'm not correct for properties, reach out to me and then correct me if I'm wrong. But that's what I could find so far. So they have properties in the properties in Lake Tahoe, California, and a few more. So again, congrats by raising 7 million. Looking forward to see more properties actually become more smart. The round is actually led by Redpoint Ventures. So again, well done, being startup of the week. I mentioned before, actually, when this episode goes live, I'm walking around actually on the WTM in London. So if you want to meet me in London, just let me know. Actually, today and this time, walking around if you're watching. So this one is, to be honest, pre-recorded on Halloween. So again, see you next week with more information about cool startups. But this one, again, you wonder why, it's Wonder. So congrats.
If you're wondering why I'm dressed up as a banana, it's because my 2-year-old wanted to be a monkey for Halloween. So it left me with one option. And this is it. So here I am. This is what's noisy today, a bright yellow, obnoxious costume left over from Halloween. But yeah, that's what's with the noise.
I love it. So original. I was gonna say, is Oliver gonna be Curious George? But then I was like, well, that would have made you like the yellow guy, the guy in the yellow suit, the zookeeper guy, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
No. Yeah.
I'm actually realizing my son called Oliver, your son called Oliver. We both called Michael. I don't know. I don't know our wife's name.
We've made this connection before, Ross. We've made this one before.
Yeah, well, I was never dressed like a banana, so
I'm gonna have to name my second child after your daughter.
Has to be Naomi then. and change the name of your wife. I don't know if she will be open to this, but or we have to find another one with the same name. But that's
yeah. Let's not go down. Let's not go down that route. Anyways,
I just promised my wife to share this episode because you want to see us in those monkeys. Okay. Maybe I don't share the link this time.
So Wander does only have 4 properties, but their model is to own every property in their portfolio.
That's what I wonder. So in that case, probably that's why they're gonna spend the 7 million building a few more properties. Smart.
Yeah, those are some nice properties if they've put 7 million into 4.
Yeah, they're gonna open 2 more. I don't know. Hopefully more.
Look out for the next property that I launch.
Let's see.
Seven
keep an eye on
million.
Properties are expensive now. I mean, shoot. They look like nice properties too. So yeah, could be.
Is it more expensive to buy or build now? That's what I want to know.
It depends.
Yeah. Well,
depends
if it's in California,
build or what you want to buy.
If it's in California, it's definitely expensive either way. So I think, are they sticking just to California or do they have other ones outside?
I heard about them for the first time.
They're from Texas, but I don't know. Lake Tahoe. It seems to be have the majority, all of them in California. So let them respond on it. I'm curious. So let them just. It will be nice.
Yeah, we'd love to have you on the show and learn the business model of owning, operating, managing, distributing.
Full stack. Let me get your guys' opinion on something else completely outside of this. But we all heard of Facebook's new relaunch, right? So we got good old Mark Zuck going into Meta. So what are you guys' thoughts on the metaverse and Meta and all this technology and the change that's coming to the future of reality and world and all this other stuff?
Well, they needed a different holding name, right? Because more people using Instagram than Facebook, right? And if your company is still called Facebook, you have to rename it. I think it's a trend as well. Of course, you see what Google did it with Alphabet. It's just they have to.
Could be, but I think this all happened because Zuckerberg never met a girl in college.
Met a girl in college. That was my favorite comment to see on. So for all the listeners, if you're not listening or if you're not watching, there was a an Instagram post. I shared it. I was reading through the comments and I was dying because of that one. It was because this is all because Mark Zuckerberg never met a girl in college.
Well, we could ask him because he's the guest today, right?
He is. Yeah,
oh, sound effects, Will.
Oh, you've got new equipment. Okay, do it again. Do it again.
I think now's the perfect time to announce our new sponsor when we're inserting new features into the podcast. Like sound effects.
Well, I was gonna say
no,
I couldn't hear the sound effect. So was that the drum one? Was that the
That was the drum one? Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. But I can't hear it. So that's cool. Well, I do want to introduce our sponsor because I think this is going to go into the kind of overall topic of the day. I am a fan of this brand. I've had Luca, the CEO, on Slick Talk. Great guy. Met them at VRMA with Michael Golden. We had a lot of fun. So I'm really excited for this one.
Do you think you would recognize me?
Oh, I don't think so. You gotta peel more a little bit to get more recognized. No, so either way, I'm gonna play a quick video. There's no like words to it, but it will give you the visual. So again, to all our audio listeners, I highly recommend you move over to the video.
I'll voice over it too, Will.
You can do a voiceover live.
Yeah,
I'll do
that. Perfect. You guys ready? Here comes my voice acting skills. Pretty cool.
That was cool. No, that's cool.
Pretty cool.
I'm going down directly after this episode.
No,
Jurny,
so I
right?
actually, Jurny. So this episode and the next couple rounds of episodes, we have a couple months of Jurny being our sponsor for the show, and I'm just really excited because it's super slick, it's super clean. I like what they're building. They're building that guest experience, that ease of smart control, plus of course booking and everything. Like it's a one and all. It's a meta platform, I guess. So you could say they're creating a really cool brand. It's definitely targeted towards millennials and people that like to travel smart, if that makes sense. But
I'm downloading directly, so everybody does this directly. Download Jurny.
Yes, download Jurny.
Cool. They are theme of the day.
Theme of the day. But to give more of an overview for our audio people, let me go here. We got Jurny is a hospitality tech company founded for operators by operators. The company offers SaaS and hardware solutions for hotel owners and property managers designed to accommodate the modern traveler. From design to implementation, Jurny's one-stop solution enables an industry-first true automated experience from check-in to check-out for both guests and hosts, resulting in flawless operations and increasing profits. Jurny is pioneering the next generation of tech-first on-demand hospitality. So that is our
Come on, you can do voiceovers. You can just add your services to Fiverr. You just well done.
Add services to Fiverr. No, I again, I'm very excited for this brand and for what they're doing. So
cool.
So this is becoming an interesting trend to follow. So we've talked a lot about Lifehouse on
Yeah.
this show doing something similar squarely in hotels. And here Jurny is coming out of the short-term rental world, doing something very similar, but blending it between hotels and short-term rentals. So I think this will be an interesting one to watch and track. I think the apart hotel world is going to be more and more ingrained in the travelers' experiences and expectations, and the uniqueness of inventory, whether it is a traditional hotel or a short-term rental, it still has to feel authentic and feel real. And I think a lot of people, the business travelers of past, like my dad, who just wanted the same thing every city he went to. He wanted to know exactly what he's getting. Like, that's, for me, I'm the exact opposite. I want something brand new every time I go. So the whole lifestyle hotel experience or lifestyle short-term rental experience is what the travelers are craving. And there's data that Will's about to share on this, I think. Pulling it up. There we go. A study done by Skift recently, last month, said lifestyle hotels are the most likely to grow coming out of the pandemic. 70% of the hotel respondents said that. The next is ultra luxury, followed by mid-scale, and then upscale. So people want unique in lifestyle, and they want, again, unique in ultra luxury. There's probably not a whole lot of people that are capable of traveling ultra luxury every time, but on a one-off for a honeymoon or a 10-year anniversary, you can. And people are craving those cool, unique experiences.
Well, you see the change moving into more lifestyle brands, right? You see it moving to want to make it cool. And I think the same what Jurny now does, also adding some more innovation, right? So lifestyles are often combined, of course, with new technologies. And I think what they're building in here is more almost like a super app where you can say self-checking, concierge, and more than that. So pretty cool, actually. And for example, the checking part also they're looking into. But I get this point to move it all in one. Nice one.
And they also raised $9.5 million a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Like, coming from the hotel world, just watching that video of the guests checking in, confirming the building by the pictures on the app, and then literally just walking up, hitting unlock, and they're in. There's no waiting for a key. There's no confusion of where to go. It's pretty straightforward. And then, of course, in their sheet, it says, this is a tech-first on-demand hospitality brand. And I think, on-demand is pretty key. How many times do we have to wait for a lot of stuff? And granted, like, we're always going to be waiting. There's never going to be a perfect solution that's going to be instant. And maybe unless it's in the metaverse from Facebook. But, it's definitely, I think, targeting that mindset of, like, we should, like, it's anticipating the guest needs. It's already there. It's at your fingertips kind of mentality. So I think it's really important key. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with them. But yeah, great job on all of this going on into all of it. So excited. Thank you for sponsoring the show. Yeah.
I'm gonna get next week. I'm gonna look into them more, but next week I will give some more feedback. But so far it looks really good. So Jurny, thank you, and yeah, I might use it for my next travel. Looks pretty cool so far. And then again, I think it's pretty interesting to see like integrating more and more services, right? And maybe make a bridge there. You can see, of course, when you're having more services, you might need a new name, right? We just discussed the Facebook part when they say, okay, we're just starting with Facebook. Instagram nowadays is bigger than Facebook. We need a new name. I think it is Meta, so it's yeah.
You better make sure you're quiet though, because we've got noiseware in all of the Jurny units. So
amen.
Keep it down, Ross. Keep it down.
Yeah, keep it down.
Cool. So second topic of the day is the tech giants and what their moves are in travel. So we know Google's largest customer is Booking.com, followed by Expedia. And yet seems like every year Google comes up with something travel-based that they want to test out, try out, push, promote, make better. Recently, it's been a lot of vacation rental stuff, but they've done flights, they've done hotels, they've done now vacation rentals. So what's next for Google? And then secondly, Focusrite's right around the corner. Maybe 4 years ago, Facebook was all over Focusrite, but I haven't seen them in travel since. So if they're moving to Meta,
they're creating travel in their own universe now. The travel
Oculus,
is going to be virtual,
non-travel travel.
Yeah.
I think they just realize they don't want to go to travel. They just want to do different kind of experiences. So I'm not sure they really move into travel. They might did it a few years ago. I think the way of people searching for destinations is more connecting to search engines, or where you have an audience which are taking a membership like an Amazon, like Amazon Prime, just include some services, discount on travel there. I do get it. For Facebook, might be more challenging.
You don't think Instagram, you could have a 2-click booking? Like, that's a beautiful place. Click here. Like, it seems like it's the easiest booking platform if they figure
I don't know.
it out.
I think it's changed a bit because a lot of influence they're promoting. This is the business model for many influencers, right? They get paid by accommodations just to promote them. So it might be as soon Instagram by itself into promoting accommodations, what they might sometimes do, but it's more, I think it's pretty connected more and stronger even influencers recommending a place. I think probably is higher converting than when the tech giant is recommending a place.
So they are in travel.
Then it becomes, and then I was going to say Instagram just becomes an OTA basically. They're going to probably end up costing.
No, they become a meta search site. No pun intended.
But if
they don't take the booking, but they drive the booking to the platform, which is a meta site. So boom.
They might they're really depending of content, right? And they're influencers and everybody. As soon the influencer knows they have to compete with Instagram by itself, and you see many influencers they get paid to stay in different accommodations. So I'm not sure they want to compete this way. I think it could also hurt maybe the relationship with their content creators, with the influencers. So for sure it would convert. I don't know if this is the right move from them. I think they could better promote like whatever they're doing now. Accessorize is what you see a lot of those kind of things. It doesn't hurt the influence directly, or combine with them, maybe integrate a few things, right? They have an influence recommending a place. They say we have a booking tool there, and then actually compensating the influencer. Yes, it could work, but I think real advertising, not sure.
Well, on to some more FANG stocks. Amazon hasn't really touched travel yet, but they have a massive airline fleet already. They are in subscriptions. They can deliver used to be able to deliver things overnight. They've gotten significantly worse at that, whether it's their fault or others. There's no such thing as same day or next day Prime, at least where I live. But that's a tangent. But when's Amazon getting in travel, Ross?
Well, they will go into travel. Look at the Focusrite attendees list. I saw 2 people of Amazon there. So,
okay.
So,
what are their titles?
Well, it was connected to ads, but still, I think they will just make a start. They will make a start to see what is the conversion, what we can learn from there, and I think maybe the second move could be to monetize the audience differently, right? So, I still get the point, and if I have to pick a candidate, could be Bidroom, as we have to include a membership into the Amazon Prime one. So I can recommend Bidroom for this one.
7 people.
But I want to be surprised if they move into this direction, especially for the Amazon Prime members. Like, how can we monetize them differently?
Yeah, 7 people from Amazon going to be at Focusrite.
7? Yeah, you see? Oh,
but it is all around ads.
And somebody from Meta or from Facebook?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
You see, we know Amazon is moving into travel. They have 7 people walking around there. So
nobody from Facebook, 1 person from Google. How about Netflix?
Check for Fun Hopper. How many people?
Nobody from Netflix.
Check Hopper for fun.
Like 15 people from Hopper.
Yeah, and they're sponsoring as well. So it's interesting. You can see they're growing now. They want to be visible. They're sponsoring also the event, if I'm correct. So many people from Hopper. So it is interesting to see that Amazon is there. I don't see Netflix going there. I don't think so. into
Well,
travel. But yeah,
Well, it's interesting you mentioned Amazon next to Hopper, right? Hopper's
you see?
not public yet. It could be the only non-public OTA that if Amazon wants to make a move into the space, could be it.
Well, if you're looking at hyper growth, then you should look at Hopper, right? It's just the only thing to do is just pump it up, grow now. So they or preparing an IPO in just say a middle of a few years, or indeed prepare themselves to become a major OTA in that in moving into a partnership. Of course, you see the partnership in here with Kayak, but there could be okay, just take a market share there, become really visible, and then cooperate with them. What they're doing is clever, right? They're using a lot of data from users, the way they're triggering you. So it's a new way of actually building an OTA, or I'm peeling a banana as Michael doing now.
It's getting hot.
But yeah, it's cool. Well, we're gonna I think in 2 weeks we're gonna be there, right, on this date. So for sure we're gonna have a session, maybe live from there. Let's check it if we can.
We'll have to do a live segment.
Yeah, the one I won't be at. I'll finally have been moved into my new place, so I think I'm gonna be staying still for a little bit, thankfully.
But if we have to pick one, if this okay, don't mention Google. Maybe if we have to pick one of the other tech giants, right? If we just say Facebook,
Amazon.
just say, I think Amazon will be the first one. Just say that we have an audience, we are in e-commerce, we can do much more on there. So I think Amazon is just a matter of time when they're moving into actively in travel. They did it a bit, right? They were just testing a bit some years ago. But
I was gonna say take the technology that they built with like the Whole Foods, like the Amazon thing, where you just walk in, pick up your groceries and leave. Like it automatically charges you. There's no waiting in line. There's no nothing. Take that same technology, put it into a hotel or an apart hotel type building. Then you have your
booking wants a connected trip. Amazon can do it like start to finish, including having your groceries stocked in your unit, right?
Yeah, 100%. So like companies like Instacart and whatever grocery delivery services you can think of will probably have to find a way to start connecting and becoming more accessible to other platforms, because I feel like Amazon would just immediately come in and squash everybody.
Well, if you're looking at giants, I think if you look at high valued companies, look at Tesla now, right? What happened a few days ago? Of course, Hertz is going into this is about 100,000 Teslas in their fleet. At the end, you see that everybody, when you're navigating, so it's just directly to an hotel, and actually it's connected to your account, and it's okay. Check-in, everything is done already. You know when you're entering in there, because of course, based on occasion, you can say 10 minutes before you're arriving, you do a self check-in on your screen of your Tesla, you're receiving which room number you are. Actually, and on the screen you can see, or maybe it's okay, I want to stop in there, or right before there's connected as well to charging points. So I won't be surprised at the end, Tesla, when they have this maybe more stable growth, or say we're just moving as well to how can we actually monetize the POIs, the point of interest on our platform, on our screen. So won't be surprised if this could be another business model. Well, you see that Tesla want to move into subscriptions already as well, right? But I think travel could be for even for them could be pretty interesting for extra monetization.
Well, what about the other two FANG stocks, Netflix and Apple?
So the Netflix one, if I can just say on, because their show, The Most Amazing Vacation Rentals Around the World, you would think that would be enough to show them like, hey, we can bring this into a legit, like, not just a show where it's costing them money. They could
I would say
monetize
Apple is more likely to get in the hospitality game than Netflix.
Well, Netflix can drive a lot of awareness, right?
We talked
Hang
about
on, one person at a time.
We talked about Porsche design a couple of weeks ago. Apple is known for clean design, and an Apple hotel could be super cool to stay at, right? It's just black and white. It's just got like intuitive buttons on it that I don't know. I think Apple could pull off a pretty sweet hotel.
All the smart devices will be great user experience, and also in upselling, for example, your product. Right? If there's an iPad in the room, you can control your lights in there, and your speakers and your TV. They can sell Apple TV. They can basically sell everything from there, right? So they can see it as well as a showroom by launching a hotel brand. So, but at the end, you might see Netflix. They can have a big influence. You see what drive through survive Netflix here, but Formula One. We talked about it a week ago. Formula One became popular or more popular than before. 400,000 people went to the race, and a few years ago it was quiet. So they said that the influence of Netflix is enormously. So when Married will have probably maybe like a series on Netflix about operations or some story or whatever, I think it can create a lot of visibility for a brand. So not them moving directly into travel, but they can influence travel for sure.
True.
I agree with that.
I think for Apple will not sell travel. I think more, of course, focusing on how they can make money on travel, right? You can see with their self-check-ins, their wallets, the payment solutions.
Think an Apple hotel's possible?
It might be there. I think it will be perfectly for them as being a showroom and even for upselling. So I think, yes, if they're launching an Apple hotel, for sure, there's a lot of people who just say they really love the brand, right? So they attract a lot of.
You think it could just
Apple
be Apple though? Like it'd have to be Apple and X, Y, and Z company. Like I feel like Apple doesn't have enough to offer as just
they will do it with a chain.
Brand.
They will do it with a chain, or they will do it together just to say if it's operational, it's not us. But if you're looking at technology, it's us, right? So for sure they need an operational partner there, and probably they will do it together with a brand. It's the same with the car, right? They're not the car manufacturer, so they're working together with the car. Okay, I think that's some discussion with Hyundai, which I think didn't move further. But for sure, the same when they're producing a car, they will do it together with somebody because not a car company. If they're just doing a hotel, they will do it with for sure, a hotel company.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right, we're running out of time.
Well, you guys want to do whose brand is it anyways, or
of course?
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Whose brand is it anyways? All right.
Motto.
Who?
So I will say this.
It's not live.
It's not live yet. It was announced.
How you know, Michael? You Googled it?
No,
but I double checked.
There's 120 brands to pick from, and you're still picking not live ones. Come on, man. Make it even harder.
The other ones are too easy.
IHG.
No, the other ones are way too easy to guess.
Okay, so we have to know from which one they will become, or which brand is going to launch this one, right?
IHG.
Yeah.
No, Accor. I'll go for Accor.
Okay, no, none of them. It's Hilton. Hilton launched it, and their first one will be in Latin America. So just throw that out there.
This is so mean. We're doing too good and guessing every week correctly, so you're just gonna make it. You're just picking brands that doesn't even exist. You could pick any name now.
The other ones are way too easy. It's like Holiday Inn and all this other stuff. It's like all brands that we know and recognize pretty dang easily. Like,
Hampton Inn.
Hilton.
All right. Give us some lollipops, Will.
For next time, Michael, we just say how many brands do you know, and we're just checking how many. Do you know more than 50 brands? Can be. No.
We can go through I can create a slideshow, and we'll just say, we'll guess the names.
Through 50 of the top 5 flags. I doubt
we can do it once. Let's do once like a Weekend Millionaires kind of thing. So we just have questions to become easy, become more difficult to see how me and Michael, how far can we become to reach the 1 million?
Okay, we do this in short-term rentals, Ross. I will crush you. If we do this in hotels, I have no chance.
Okay, we should do 2. We should do 2 episodes.
I'll just do all Marriott. I'll do all Marriott for you.
Is it a short-term rental company or a hotel?
That's gonna be too easy.
But it will be a funny format. We just go to questions. We can, you can ask the 50-50. You can just ask you can help ask somebody the other one for help. Yeah, it'll be a nice format. It'll be fun.
We should do a segment where you can phone a friend. We'll just dial people in. Anyways, we're derailing really quickly here.
Yeah. Have a good week, everybody.
Thank you guys. See you soon.
Bye, Banana.